mini excavator, 60-year-old farm pond. So I think I'm finally going to break the dam on it today and start the process of draining everything down and open it up so I can start working on it. I eventually want to start taking these trees down right here, and I may have a bigger excavator free before long where I can actually start working on that. And I need to get this pond down lower so I can see what's going on and start getting everything dried out a little bit better. So let's walk down here to the pond dam and I'll show you where I'm going to start at. So as I've mentioned before, this pond right here is pretty much a hole in the ground, and they took all the dirt and dumped it up here, and it didn't really create a pond dam, but it did, and it leaks really bad. So when it's not in wet season, which we're currently in wet season, it's down pretty far. And what I think is the problem is when obviously they dug all this dirt out, they just laid it up here and actually never really built a pond dam. They just dumped the dirt on top of all that existing topsoil, and you can just see how wet this ground gets in here during wet season. Everything's so flat, so it just lays in here really bad. So what I would like to do is come in here and clear all these trees out, take all that out, and completely redo this pond dam. I think the dirt's fine. I just need to go in there and strip out all that topsoil, actually build a new pond dam, and compact it back in. But as of right now, it just pours over the center right here and goes off through the woods. So I think what I want to do is, I don't know if I want to do it right here or if I can get the mini. The problem's going to be getting the mini excavator over here. I think I'll stand a better chance if I go down farther and just come over here and put it in this, dig through this corner right here, because I have a property line trail over there that I can track down pretty easy. I think I'll do that. Then I can just kind of pick a spot, maybe come up through the woods right there and dig a trench through here and let it flow. There's not a lot holding this thing. Kind of see what it looks like. It's wet. See if I can't make my way up this pile of dirt here and get up there to that corner of the pond dam. Well, I made it up here. So I really don't know how old this pond is. Best I can figure, I kind of looked up the historical aerials. It was somewhere done between like the 60s and the 70s. It showed up. Judging by the 24-inch diameter pine trees on the pond dam, it's been here quite a while. So I'm gonna go around the 60-ish, maybe 70-year-old range. Definitely dug with a drag line, piled up. So I'm going to clear these trees off right here, and I'm going to do a little bit of investigation work. When I dig this, I'm going to start down here with my trench digging back, kind of dig into the dirt that they added and just kind of see how deep the topsoil goes down into the ground. That way I'll know, because I have to take all this dirt, remove it, undercut the topsoil out, and then put dirt back when I redo my pond dam here, because I have that layer of probably 18 inches of topsoil. When the pond normally stays about 4 feet lower than this, 3 to 4 feet. And I would like to keep it about this level or maybe just a touch lower. So I really need to figure out that area where it's leaking, because it's been pretty good clay. It's just it's kind of a tannish, but it's a very sticky, gooey stuff. So definitely don't have a problem with that, holding water. That's why everything stays so wet. So let me go ahead and clear these trees out. We'll dig down and see what type of dirt we got. Moment of truth. Let's start digging through this wall of dirt and seeing what type of materials in here. I'm gonna dig a ditch all the way through there, cut that out, let all that water drain out into Never Never Land. This is bad. Just what I was expecting. That's why the pond goes down to this level and stops. It's hitting this layer of topsoil. Look at the water, just look at it. It's just pouring out of the ground. Yep. I'm gonna have to take and remove all this dirt, cut it all the way down to clay, and then put it back. That's going to be a monumental amount of work. Might have to bring all the machines here. All right, let's cut it through and see some water flow. Well, everything's draining down pretty good. Thing is, it's just acres and acres of just flatness, so it just kind of all spreads out everywhere. I'm not going to cut it all out at one big ditch. Just kind of let it sit there and pour down. Then I'll come out and dig a few more scoops out. Just let it keep draining down. Be interested to see what it looks like. It's been a while since it's been down. We've had a pretty wet late summer, early fall here. In about 20 minutes, the pond's already dropped down about 6 to 8 inches. You can see the water ring around all the trees over there. I think it's time for another scoop to come out. Well, that was definitely the highest the pond's been in a very long time. All this was underwater. You can see it's now gone down. Getting all the frogs stirred up. I've actually fished this pond a lot and I have actually never caught anything, so I don't really know if there's anything in here. It's probably 5 feet deeper than it'll drain to, so I don't have to worry about all the water going out of it. But the main goal is to get it down, and that should start drying out all that dirt around the edges. So what I'm hoping for, get all that water off of it, so when I go to move all that to cut it down through existing ground, it's not all sloppy and wet or drier than it is. Definitely making progress. Everything's slowing down pretty good here. I've got the pond down probably 3 feet according to the water ring that's on the trees over there. Just like I wanted it to. That'll lower the water down, help dry out some of that dirt. Probably go down another 8 or 10 inches once this kind of goes all the way down. And I'm not sure when I'll actually get started on this. Hopefully this winter, if not next year sometime. But in the process, just kind of help dry out all this material right here, since I will have to use it to rebuild the dam. And I end up planning on making the pond bigger. I don't know if I want to go this way any. May kind of go towards like that big pine tree and push it a little bit farther in that direction towards the farm. I kind of want to leave all this as a buffer between my neighbors and all this to kind of keep it hidden in here. So yeah, that's the plan. Let this drain out, and I'll get to it whenever I get some free time. And checking on the pond one more time here about 3 hours later. Looks like it's down about 4 feet. It was all the way up here to the bottom of this overflow pipe under the road. And now it's way down there. So definitely the lowest I've ever seen it. And yeah, once I get that cleared, I'll probably let it down a little bit more. At least it should start drying out a little bit now.